Awesome. Well, it's a pleasure to be here with everybody, even remote from Texas, as you can probably tell by some of my office decor. I am Ben, and we'll talk a little bit today about how to embrace the new creators economy. So it's a little bit different spin than some of the other presentations today. It's been fascinating learning. It's still quite early here for me, but it's been a great first day. So I want to talk a little bit about how Game TV works with creators and how do we power communities. Obviously, there's both, but the route that we have taken is twofold. One, we allow folks to show their appreciation for creators by buying what's called a fan pass inside the app, and this gives the gamer or the end user exclusive access to videos, esports tournaments, basically all kinds of content directly from the creator themselves. The other thing that gamers can interact with their favorite creator is by minting collectibles and collecting those different pieces of art. Could be from a win, could be from a favorite tournament that they participated in, or it could just be some random hand-drawn art from the creator, and it's all NFT based. So let's talk a little bit about that today. So first off, the obligatory, who are you slide? Why are you speaking to me? That's me. I'm Ben. Game TV is part of the NowGG family. So Game TV is a NowGG brand. Now.gg is a mobile cloud, and our cloud powers a couple of different things. It powers mobile games to be played wherever a gamer wants. So if you search for Looney Tunes online, or if you search for Disney Sorcerer's Arena or Disney Heroes Battle Mode or PUBG, or you search for any of these different mobile games and you wanted to play them on your browser, on your phone, or on your desktop, you can do that. The cloud also powers a lot of the interactions that happen between a creator and his community. That could be the minting of an NFT and the purchase of an NFT. It could be releasing some content called user generated content, or UGC. You may have heard that term before. There's a lot of different APIs that the cloud gives to game developers, but I think especially important for this setting is the impact that a brand can have with the game, or in addition to the game, or on top of the game. There's lots of different ways that the brand can promote themselves or position themselves in front of users directly. At the day, Game.tv is part of the NowGG family, and this is how we talk about the creators economy. And let's just start with supporting your creator. As a person who streams online a lot, I'm sure that you've got all of your internet costs, you've got your PC costs, and then at the end of the day, you got to eat too. You can't just eat ramen noodles. You can't just eat cheap rice all day. So how do you go from the picture on the left side? How do you go from, hey, I'm streaming live, come follow me, come like my stream, subscribe, click the up button, and how do you go from that to actually making money? Because again, at the end of the day, yeah, streaming is fun, and having a lot of fun with your community is exciting, but you have to be able to earn money and be able to eat too. So like this is a typical day that we see inside Game TV. Um, we have anywhere from 20 to 30,000 creators that are putting out content. They're putting out units of content, hundreds of thousands of these every single day. And then that unit of content could be a tournament that they are hosting. It could be a new stream. It could be a short. You could just post up some random artwork, and then you could also start selling NFTs. But anyways, there's tens of thousands of these creators who are out there using our Game TV app to put themselves in front of their community. And it's going quite well from the creator side, because there's hundreds of thousands of folks that are buying these fan passes, so they are directly supporting them. This can renew on a daily basis, a weekly basis, a monthly basis. You can choose how long to support your creator. And most of the people actually end up paying to renew that sponsorship, or paying to renew their support of that creator. And it makes sense. If you like somebody's stream, you're going to continue to support them, and you'll continue to stick around and see what kind of tournament that they're going to do next. And this is especially in the context of mobile games. Something like this does not necessarily exist where you can directly support the folks that are playing the same mobile game that you would be on your device. There's thousands of dollars of revenue flowing through to these content creators. There's millions of participants, and of course, at the end of the day, it's all about the esports tournaments with this too. So as a fan of any creator, I can go in, I can create my account, I can look and see who's playing the same games I'm playing. I can start looking at their content. I could subscribe to their content, and if I like them, then I can buy fan pass to support them. And there's lots of benefits that come from that. I think the next thing that's what we'll spend a little bit of time on this one is all about NFTs, and I'm sure that there's probably a few things that we need to start at the very beginning. So, what exactly is an NFT? Why am I hearing so much about them these days? I see every single other LinkedIn post talking about NFTs. And why exactly do I care? Why does that matter to me in esports? Why does an NFT matter to me as a brand? So hopefully we can answer some of those questions today. Um, let's talk a little bit about what NFT means, and I don't want to assume that you know everything about NFTs, and I certainly am not the end-all be-all expert. As a whole community, we're still learning, where the boundaries of NFT are. So non-fungible token, that's what NFT means. It means it can't be replaced. The root word there is quite accurate. And it's typically an artwork or a collectible. It can be an image, could be a GIF. In the esports context, it could be a trophy from a win. It could be a headshot, screenshot. So if you shot somebody and the game-winning um, match was because of your headshot, then you could theoretically take a screenshot of that or print out that GIF of that happening and sell that as an NFT. So let's say I painted this image. I definitely did not paint this image. I found this on Google. I'm not a good painter. But let's say that I was actually a painter and I wanted to prove that I actually painted this selfie of Mona Lisa. It would be very, very difficult to prove that as a piece of paper can easily be copied. There's lots of ways that you can funge the paperwork surrounding any kind of like printed object. However, NFTs based on the blockchain, and everybody hears about blockchain NFT all the time. But at its most basic level, NFT and blockchain, it's a fancy way of saying that no hackers are allowed. Certificates of authenticity are there to stay. So if I painted this selfie of Mona Lisa in Photoshop and I wanted to start selling this item, I could certainly sell that item through Game TV or any other platform that's out there. But in the context of mobile games specifically, if selfie Mona Lisa was here as part of a mobile game, I could create this and I could sell a certain number of copies. And if you bought those copies from me, then you are the true owner of that copy. If it's one copy, that's great. If I sold 10 copies, that's great too. And you can always prove that you are the original owner of that. And it's all done on this blockchain ledger where nobody's going to come in and change and say, oh no, actually I own it now. I'd have to actually purchase that from you. So when you're thinking about NFTs, why should you care? Uh, I think we're at a very interesting inflection point with gaming and more specifically with brands because creators want to own their own content. There's a million people out there streaming on YouTube at any given time or Twitch. There's folks that are creating really, really high level content from the streams, from creating artwork, from fostering these communities, excuse me, these communities that want to support that content. And fans absolutely want authentic content from their favorite creators. I sit and I watch a few different people. I could keep coming back to them because I really do enjoy their content and I really do enjoy what they are putting out there. And I'm going to be pretty loyal to that content creator. And then if you look at the mobile games themselves, whether it's the developer, publisher, same thing in this context. Mobile games, they do want to enable their creators because if they're seen as supporting the creators to do um, the right things for their game, then it's going to make their game have a much wider audience. And so at the end of the day, there's this nice cycle that's happening where creators are pumping out really great content. Gamers want to interact with that content, and the mobile game publisher can kind of sit back and enjoy all of that content that's being created, and it's a very nice flywheel for them. And brands have a nice opportunity here as well to interact with those creators and get into this flywheel over time. So these are just some of the NFTs that were actually on the platform over the last week. Uh, as you can see, some of it's fan art driven. So some people are very talented at just sketches. Some people are great at creating different pieces of content in Photoshop. Some of them are just uh, uh, text-based images. Some of them are GIFs. So on the left side, you'll see a bracket from a tournament where somebody created a really cool GIF showing their team. And then when they actually won, it could just be a signed leaderboard on the right side where you got to the top of your tournament bracket, and then you actually won your tournament, and then you put in your digital signature, and you can sell that to other folks through the app. And then we also have other things here where you can just put up some really cool artwork from yourself and perhaps sign it, and then you sell it to other folks. But I think at the end of the day, what really matters to the creator is how easy is it for them to take advantage of this? Because if I'm a creator, I want to spend as much time creating really great content for my users, so that way they give me some feedback and they give me some rewards in return. And so Game TV has made this super simple for the creators. They go in, they create whatever content they want. Could be a text-based image, could be a hand drawing, it could be a GIF of a from a tournament. You could create that headshot that I was talking about earlier when you get the game-winning kill. You could create a GIF of that, upload it, put some content. You can set your price as you wish, and boom, it's live, and you've already published it. You're already on your way. Then from the gamer side, this also has to be thought through very, very well. When a gamer comes into the app or to the service, they say, okay, I'm a gamer. These are the games that I enjoy playing. And then these are some of the clubs that are out there. These are some of the content creators that are out there. And I look and see, oh, cool, look, there's a new headshot from somebody, maybe my favorite content creators here. He's posted some cool effects for me. I can quickly see it. I can buy coins in my account. I can trade some of those coins for this NFT, and then I collect it and I hold it forever. I can also sell it to other people. So let's say that Johnny Walker on the left side, let's say that he becomes a mega superstar, even more than he already is. Well, the NFT that I bought for 500 gold coins, maybe now because it's signed by him, I can now sell those for 50,000 gold coins. So there's some really great effects that it has both on the creator side and absolutely on the community side. So if you can enable both the creator to put out really great content and the community to interact with that content, it's a very beneficial ecosystem for both sides. So some stats from the platform, a new NFT is minted every minute or so, a little bit less than a minute. And then we're also selling multiple NFTs every single minute. In a typical day, we'll have anywhere from 7 to 10,000 NFTs published. Uh, Hundreds of NFTs are sold, lots of gold coins consumed, and then it also generates thousands of dollars of revenue for those creators every single day. Because at the end of the day, why would I put out content if I'm not making money? So the proof is definitely there for those creators putting out great content, putting out great uh, NFTs that people do actually want to consume. On the right side, that NFT is very popular right now, where people are creating some interesting artwork. They're putting it out there. And this is probably one of our most popular NFTs that we're seeing some different variations of that. So to wrap things up here, as a brand, how do I embrace creators and community? Creators are producing some amazing content. We are seeing a ton of communities following that content and really engaging with that creator. Communities are completely centered around mobile games, and at least from our context, from what our business is built around, it's all about mobile games. And we see that the communities that are often built around those mobile games are incredibly loyal. They're some of the most loyal folks that you can get, unless the creator does something really stupid. That community is going to follow that creator until the end of time. And they're going to continue to support that content. So whether it's an esports tournament through our app, whether it's an NFT or some collectible, whether it's a short video or basically anything that the creator wants to put out there. If once you get that audience built around your content, the community is going to stick around with you. And I think as a brand, if you are able to take a more pragmatic approach, really able to embrace those creators that are out there, find the ones that you enjoy watching yourself. And if you can find the folks that you think will help your brand get further, you can gain the support of their communities because at the end of a creator, there's a long tail community, at least hopefully. So if there's a really great creator out there, he's going to have a pretty powerful community. And if you can connect the brand with the right creator, then the creator is going to bring that brand to the community. And of course, we have lots of ways that we can help get the brand right in front of the right creator and then the right community. So that's it from my side. I appreciate the time and being able to do this from afar. Any questions on NFTs or creators, communities? I'd be happy to answer those.
Hello. Any questions? Pass the mic. Dead silent. Crystal clear, I guess. Thanks, Ben, for the presentation, and good that you can join.